And it looks like we have Budsy with us now. Welcome, Budsy.
Hey, Spicy, how we doing? Yeah, we've got I've dropped the flags. The runners are on their way. We see on track side, we have the countdown going right now.
Yeah, no countdown for Chuck here. Oh, but he has started. Looks like we're good to go. Both runners doing a pretty standard looking 1-1 here, getting through it pretty cleanly. I think we're going to see, we're not quite synced up, but both of those 1-1s were pretty good.
Yeah, I think we have a slight timer issue on track side, but that's okay. All right, Chuck, right now into the fort right now. Gonna build his P speed. Opposite not to get the waffle jump in a very surprising move. Gonna set up the leaf grab right here and gets it. Track right behind him, also getting the early P speed. Again, in a surprise move, not going to go for the waffle jump right here. But does get the leaf grab, makes it up there safely.
Yeah, 3 levels in here, you got to figure both runners off to about the start that they would hope for. Looking good. Any MFP tunnels?
Good track goes. Who track's gonna go for it? Oh, it looked like he might have changed his mind at the last second right there.
Might not have been quite happy with the hop that he did there.
Okay, we got a jank bro right now between 1.5 and 1.6 on Chuck's side right now.
You know, not the ideal spot to be sure, but I think he'll be able to handle it.
All right, into 1.6 now. It's a very infamous level. Ask Nico about this. Look at that, both of them making it through just fine. All right, I think we have about a 226 press on the castle for Chuck right now. Yeah, I think Track had a little bit of a scuffed start for his timer.
Yeah, we're looking at a 215 A press on the castle for Track. That is unlikely. Track started when its timer was at -10, says Space Jason 12. That would explain it. So really, let's just say that they're about tied up. Oh, Track. Yeah, Track explaining the issue there. It's all right. We will, if necessary, a little bit of math can be done at the end of the match to determine if it's within that 10-second frame. We'll just have to crunch the numbers.
Okay, so we got a 334 for 334 out on Chuck's side. All right, so if Track started at -10, so Track's timer will be off by about 10 seconds. Okay, so I think Track is looking at about a 332. So they're looking at it. They're still looking fairly neck and neck right here, going into World 2. Any unsuspecting flower losses here?
Yeah, any U% in the cards? What's your prediction, Budsy?
So Chuck's making it out of there. Chuck made it out of there with fairly unscathed. Let's see if Track can do the same thing. And he does. Let's go. No one ever loses fire at the fire snake in a race, ever. All right. No slide scan for Chuck and 2-2 right here. Gonna get right through. And Track right behind him right now.
All right, Chuck's staying dry, which is what you want to see in the moat. Total dryness.
Oh,
Ooh,
Track just takes a little dip.
Just a little bit. Not too many tears in his pockets there, but he'll be, small time loss, so not a big deal.
All right, see Chuck gonna set up early P-speed the fort right now. Oh, he's looked like he jumped like a frame too early.
Yeah, I saw the... Ooh, and I saw the P flash there as well. He just didn't quite get the speed.
Okay, Track also gonna slowly make their way through the first room here of the fort. And the only thing is that Chuck had a nice little meeting with the Thwomp and lost his Fire Flower. So even though Track might have fell in the moat here, he'll gain some time here being able to fire kill Boom Boom.
Now, it does not look like there's a chance for early hammer on Chuck's side. It was a movement of 1 there. Track, you never know. It would be very exciting to see a little bit of an early hammer action in a race, but we will find out in a moment.
Okay, Track went for the green rocket and accidentally rubbed the block, so it kind of killed his P-speed a little bit, but he'll get out of there with no problem. Still keeping fire, very nice. Alright, here we go. Sand leveling out for Chuck. Fairly routine, although there could be that slight moment where you might fall in the sand.
And I'm just going to point out, neither of them had particularly favorable Hammer Brother positions here. Both could work out, but I don't believe we're going to see either player wanting Dom Box here. But there are some scam potentials for being forced to fight both bros on both sides.
Okay, so yeah, Chuck on the bottom of the screen has both of his bros. And look at that, we've got the same exact setup on Track, but Track's going to take a risk here and go up top to 2-4. And Chuck's taking damage. Okay, very nice 2-4 from Track right there. Avoids the fanfare, very nice.
Oh, Chuck,
Chuck's hammer.
Yeah, so Chuck winning the gamble, I think.
As does Track too. Track also won his gamble. The Track going up to 2-4 and didn't get pyramid scammed. So both are gonna opt to not get the box right here. Chuck gonna re-grab his power up here. And a little tripped up right there. It's gonna allow for Track to catch up a little bit. Okay, makes it out of the end very nicely. Got 277 out, was 284. Track having a very nice pyramid.
And if that initial math was correct now, I think we actually have Track with a few second lead coming out of the pyramid, in addition to having Fire Flower headed into the airship. So I think Track has a few second lead here.
Yeah, by the math, Track had a very good out. I think Track does have a lead here. Yeah, we did have a timer snafu at the start here, so Track did start at -10 by accident.
Yeah, so if as you're watching along, you just want to add 10 seconds to Track's time, that'll give you an approximation of where he's at if we forget to mention. But both runners, Chuck overcoming some difficulties here, and Track, playing relatively cleanly. It's still relatively close here. Let's see if we can catch a wand grab time for each of them, and get a real close estimate of the difference.
Okay, Okay, Chuck opting for a stomp kill right here.
And Track going for a little half and half. Looked like a 944 and a 925. So about a 9 to 10 second lead for Track, if my math is correct.
All right.
Now, Budsy, we're coming into World 3 here. Have you ever seen anything bad happen in World 3, RNG-wise? Or I can't think of anything too bad.
Yeah, World 3 is totally free. There's nothing to worry about here at all. The jump from Chuck, let's go.
Jump. My God.
All right, no 30% for either runner here.
And we're about to be coming up to 3-2. We may see some fast 3-2s, but the sea creatures in this next level are some of the most scammy in the game.
All right, Chuck sets up P-Speed, doesn't get it. Track will take off, get some P-Speed right here. Let's see if Chuck can avert the scam. And Track out of there, very nice.
Oh, Track extending the lead by a couple of seconds with that very nice 3-2. And on Track side, we see Ronnie gearing up to his favorite tile there in the corner. Everybody just try to lure him back, talk sense to him, get him off the ledge.
All right, very nice 2-3 from both runners right now.
The timers are currently not synced correctly. In addition, and we do see a runaway, but Track's timer he started at -10. So if you add 10 to Track's timer, that'll give you a pretty close estimate.
All right, both making it through the fort here with no problems. And we still got a runaway over on Track side right now. Chuck's gonna go grab his hammer right here.
Yeah, Chuck looking safe from runaway at this point.
Yeah, Chuck's got a nice smooth sailing gonna be going into World 4. Track, we're gonna see what happens. See if maybe Ronnie comes back on Track side. Let's find out. We'll have the double screen scroll if need be. Oh no! Oh, of course.
Track doing the sensible thing here, though. In a race format, you just cloud and you take your licks and you keep going. You got to imagine that would just be a reset for him and a normal PB attempt style run. But making the smart choice, knowing what to do in this bad situation.
Okay, Chuck is free from runaway going into 3-8 right now, so unfortunately Track will have to take this Starborough. So we will play an extra level in World 4. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Spicy.
Oh no, I was just going to say the same thing. We'll see Track needing to play 4-4-1, and so the lead he has here is a little bit of an illusion. Really allowing Chuck to make up all of the time that he is behind, and probably a little more.
Okay, Track gets H jump. Chuck about to set it up right now and gets it. Yeah, so Chuck has the opportunity to gain about 22 seconds in World 4 since Track has to play an extra level.
You know, both players making it through World 3 relatively clean without getting eaten by a fish or taking damage. Aside from the runaway, bro, those World 3s, I think, are your runners are going to be pretty happy with those.
I mean, we're talking about, what nothing bad ever happens in World 3 with RNG-wise, of course, cough, sarcasm. As you see, Track on a runaway, bro, but is at least didn't have to take a death in 3-6 to continue with his cloud. But you also gotta factor in World 4 too. I mean, the worst possible scenario could happen. I don't want to say it's going to, but say for example you get the 3-way switch on the cloud running away, and then not only do you have to play an extra level, you have 3 more Hammer Brothers to fight.
Yes, sadly, the bad RNG in World 3 makes getting good RNG in World 4 all the more difficult. Without being able to bypass that level, the bros have a lot more leeway to just hose you completely. And in my opinion, World 4, one of the more difficult worlds to run cleanly without any mistakes, and very small mistakes can add up to big time shifts.
Because it's a track, so we add 10 seconds to Track's timer, so it's about 15:27. And Chuck looking at 15:51 out of World 3.
So if they both played World 4 perfectly, you mentioned it's a 22-second level approximately, so Chuck could take a few second lead if both players play World 4 about the same.
Okay, Track the first to enter World 4 right now, into 4-1. I look to build up P-speed. Oh! Okay, okay, game. Sounds good. Yep.
Visually, he looked like he was doing that great to me. Does sometimes happen that you take damage off that turtle, even if it looks like you're doing it well.
Alright, so and Chuck making it through 4-1 also doesn't get P-speed, so it kind of matches him, but at least he's able to keep fire, so that's gonna be pretty huge for Chuck. And nice backup from Track right there. Gets the double ice block throw to despawn the first piranha plant there on the bridge to build P-speed. Chuck going for the standard and gets it.
Yeah, simple level, but those ice blocks can cause runners some trouble from time to time.
Right, into 4-3 now for Track. Track at least is able to... Oh, okay. Alright, just gonna go back and rebuild P-speed here.
Yeah, I think that's a smart call. The level is significantly easier when you have P-speed, and it really is a long level to go through without P-speed.
Okay, so Chuck gonna gain some time here on Track, but now here comes the true turning point. Track has to play the fort. Chuck is gonna blow by him right here with his hammer, because Track did get a runaway bro in World 3. Oh, you see what I mean? The switcheroo!
It's just unfortunate to see that at this stage. Track not having the bros cooperate this run.
And another move to the 4. Okay, Track gonna equip his star going into the fort. Very nice fort from Track. Let's go.
Do you think we are probably going to see Track play all 3 bros at this point?
It could be very well possible. You gotta remember, neither one grabbed the box in World 2. Both decided to pass against it here. Man, just a movement of 4 factory on Track's side. He's just getting hammered with bro RNG right now. So I think at this point, ooh, we have potential for a boxless setup over on Chuck's side. We now know that Chuck's got the lead, so we're gonna switch over to Chuck.
And Chuck just getting a clear path to the levels here. In this category, the RNG can matter quite a bit, and Chuck having pretty good luck thus far.
Ooh, any boxless on Chuck's side?
Even if that bro comes back, I caught a good glimpse at it. That'd be boxless P-Wing, even if it does come back, which we might see Chuck take.
Yeah, that's a very ideal situation. Yeah, Track's gonna just fight all 3 worlds in World 4. Yeah, Track got absolutely hammered here in World 4. Between having to play an extra level, losing fire, just bad bro RNG. You gotta remember a lot of let's see what happens here. Okay, that's the P-Wing that's right there, and Chuck's just gonna opt to put him to sleep. Doesn't take the P-Wing.
And there could be a number of reasons for that. You know, maybe he didn't get a good glance at the bro, or maybe he just feels like getting through World 4 with no extra bros is worth it at this point. And so a reasonable boxing there.
Right, Track will re-grab fire right here. There we go. Chuck has the correct coin count here in the World 4 airship. Look at that baby go. That thing is flying. If High Flyer tells dad jokes, I'm banning him in chat. I'm just kidding.
And we are going to see both players in the same auto-scroller here in a moment. So, World 4 airship hype.
Okay, so it's about a, like I said, so if we add 10 seconds to Track's time, it's about a 20:56 touchdown right now. So yeah, Chuck was able to capitalize in World 4 and just take a pretty good sized lead here.
Did you hear about the bird that learned to use the internet?
Oh, please tell me.
Yeah, I found out about it from a tweet.
Oh my god. I have the perfect solution for that. There we go.
Well, see y'all later. It's been fun.
Yeah, so because Chuck box, he's going to get a nice little bunny boy pattern right here and gets out of there scam-free. All right, so we got 22, we'll call it, it's like a high 07, 08.
Assemble, I will not be repeating that ever again for the rest of my life.
I mean, if you really want to assemble, you can just rewind and watch the VOD or something.
If you feel it absolutely necessary, yeah, please do.
Okay, 8-5-1 for Chuck right now. Powering his way through. Takes out the nipper up top. Drops on down. Nice sweep and clear, build P-speed at the very end. Chuck, I mean,
Ooh,
it's going to be Track right now.
Ooh,
gets
with the scam.
Gets completely bamboozled. Look at that. So about a 22:56. Yeah, so Chuck really opening a lead on Track after that World 4. And look at that. Classic Wookiee strats jumping for the wand. You'll love to see it.
Now, one small difference, Track has a music box and will be able to skip the ground bros in World 5. And Chuck is going to have to fight at least one of them. So we could see a little shift here. But Chuck getting what is not a bad movement for only needing to fight one of them.
Oh, Track going to go for the 5-1 P-Wing here and grab the music box here in 5-1.
He may be aiming for a legendary triple skip on the bros of World 5. If he can get the triple skip, that could make a big difference.
Yeah, Track is going to go for he's going to gamble the triple skip here. Yeah, so as of the World 4 airship, Chuck has a 47-second lead. Oh,
we see Chuck taking the fight. He wants the P-Wing. He wants the P-Wing.
Let's see if the star stays out of his way. I didn't, Yep. Oh no, he just opted to go right for the P wing. And skips it. Able to skip the star. Worth the extra map movements to have a nice cozy end game. Now for track, it's going to be, well, track will have to decide whether to play 610 or clip 7-6. Play 610 or wall jump 6-9.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with his routing, but yeah, he's got several options. In a race, you'd see a lot of people play 610 just perhaps for the consistency, but I don't know if he's a 610 player personally.
All right, Chuck now gets the honorary 280 out of the Twisty Castle. Up into the absolutely free, easy, and cozy 5-4. Not.
Well, yeah, getting to the sky area, it's really just a lot of hold right and press A in this section of the game.
I mean, personally, I feel that the sweat really starts in 5-4. Ooh, nice move.
Well,
let's go.
While it is hold right and press A, any missed jumps in this second half of World 5 can be... well, they can be pretty rough to recover from.
Very nice 5-5 really P-speed on Chuck's side right there.
And track with a great twisty climb, getting up there smoothly.
All right, Chuck now in 5-7. Very nicely done on Chuck's side. Track making it out of 5-4 safely. Let's see if Track can win the gamble at the top here and go for the Hammer Bros skip. Let's see. Oh,
that is not what you want to see. Not what you want to see from that, bro.
Gets the proverbial movement of 4 right off the bat. Bro goes right by the castle. You hope at one point that bro might come back out. Okay, Chuck going to grab the music box, bro. Track's gonna pick up a tail here and go for a damage boost fire regrab in 5-7.
We really want to see this bro come out from that area right now. That would be ideal. Okay, giving himself a chance with the fire bro, or with the Hammer Brother skip. If that bro goes up, he will have won a pretty good gamble. Smoothly re-grabbing fire and making his way out of the level with clean P-speed. That was a good fire grab.
Very nice 5-7 from Track right there. Chuck now in 5-8.
Crack with the triple skip. The triple skip is real, guys. The triple skip is real.
Nice job, Track. Yes, wins the gamble for triple skip.
So that will allow him to bring back... Ooh, and the meme clip into the pipe. I love to see it.
Oh yeah, so yeah, like Sakali mentioned, Track went from having some unfortunate luck in World 4, gets very good luck here in World 5. Oh, okay, easy. All right, out of there. I will say this: 5-8 is a level where it's actually easier to do fast and slow.
Oh yeah, 5-8 can be just an absolute nightmare without P-speed. When you've got P-speed, it's just a few little hops, more or less. Yeah, but without P-speed, man.
Okay, triple skip is when so on Track's side, Track gambled and grabbed the music box in 5-1, put the Hammer Bros to sleep on the bottom half of World 4, and was able to skip the Sky Bro in World 5. So he skipped all 3 Hammer Bros in this world.
And you got to figure he went for that routing knowing that he has had some pretty big misfortunes and trying to scrape back some of that time.
Okay, Chuck now. Nice standard Storm kill, and we're looking at a 29-14. 29-14 one graph for Chuck out of World 5. Yeah, we'll get the official lead once Track regrabs Once Truck grabs the one, I'm sorry, once Track grabs the one. Track, Chuck, it kind of sounds similar.
You know, I've been trying not to trip over it myself, but yeah, we will see. I think we're going to see some of that time gained back on the wand grab.
Yeah, Track did not get World 2 box. Got the box in 5-1, though. Oh, okay. Takes damage on Roy, going for a fire kill right there.
I think Track did not expect Roy to jump up so quickly. It looked like he was thinking he would stay down there for a little bit longer.
Okay, so 29:47 for Track. So we've got a 33-second lead for Chuck right now in World 6. Chuck now into 6F1.
And so I think we'll see Track grab the leaf in 6F1 and try to regain the power up for some damage boosting.
Chuck keeping it nice and cozy in 6F1. Do we see an aggressive kill on Track's side? No, Track's going to wait it out here. Okay, looking like Chuck might have went for P-Speed there in 6-4. Extra life pipe on Chuck's side, let's go. Alright, nice leaf grab from Track. Gonna do the backup strat here. Get the damage boost, build the P-Speed on the row of spikes. Into the second room.
Ooh, and going for the very aggressive P-Speed in the star grab room there. A nice strat you don't always see in a race.
And Chuck gets Starbroed.
Ooh, heads up play, knowing where the power up was there.
Chuck now going to set up the traditional despawn strat right there. Wait a second. Oh, it does get it. Okay, Track at the end of 6-4 right here. Nice job avoiding the fanfare. Okay, go up to get his cloud right now.
Yeah, Chuck forced to fight both bros, so Track could gain a little more time back if able to skip the Hammer Brother with the star in this world.
Oh! Track went to set up the Kurren Podku, but got tripped up a little bit, but was able to react quickly and pick up the shell and get right out of there.
Can you say that for me one more time, Budsy?
One more time, the Kurren Podku. I hope I did the people of Finland a justice there. Okay, so we got the 50-50 here for Track for Starborough right now. Gets this cloud. Chuck now about to enter 6-8 here. And Track will pick up about 10 seconds right here. Picked up some time in World 5 with the triple skip as well.
Yeah, so he's keeping it close. Definitely still within the range of the hands, but taking a little, I think, intentional damage there and moving through the Ice Palace. But doing a good job despite some misfortune of keeping this race pretty close.
All right, Chuck with a nice cozy P-Wing, and Louis Nintendo was safe. They're in 6-9. Nice half a frame bump from Track right there. Dale's right over that first block in 6-8 right there, building up P-Speed. Chuck now in 6F3.
We are also going to see Track make a choice here. We're going to find out how his route is going to go. He might wall jump. He might play 6-10. He might opt to clip 7-6.
All right, opting to gonna take his P-Wing into 6-9. So Track's gonna have a very risky gamble in World 7 to have to do that really pesky 7-6 clip.
Yeah, must feel more confident about clipping that level than he feels about doing something else in World 6 here.
All right, Chuck now just absolutely schmooving right now through World 6. Oh, Genos 3, we Track's hotkey and reset key are kind of similar. So Track started at -10. So we just add. So that's the reason for no sync. So we add 10 seconds to Track's timer, and we do know that we keep track at the end of every world. So we know that Chuck has the lead here. You may think there's something down. You may think there's a pit there on Chuck's side, but he's okay.
Will he get into first class? He makes it into first class. And what is on the menu?
The fruits of first class for Chuck. Chuck, I hope you will enjoy the Herbs to Provence crusted standing rib roast, cooked to a perfect medium rare with some roasted garlic oil infused asparagus. Don't forget the 2014 Merlot. Also for dessert, we're going to have a French vanilla creme brulee and an amaretto dessert coffee. Would you like a pair of Bose headphones, Chuck? Here you go. Assemble. Oh my goodness. I admire it though. Okay, so Chuck looking at about a 35.54.
Oh, Track also making it into first class.
Well, Track. Everything I just mentioned before is also yours. Track has opted for a heated blanket and the massage chair.
Well, you know, you really have to avail yourself of the finer things once you're up there.
Absolutely. All right, here we go. Into 7-1 now for Chuck. Let's see how this is going to go for him.
Grind duck clip first. No success.
Ooh, very nice.
Duck standing and then duck clip again for the win.
Okay, so Track will make it out of World 6 at 36.28. So it's still a 34-second lead for Chuck.
Could gain a little time here with the first try clip, but it is World 7 is full of peril.
Okay. 7-2 now. Chuck doing the star piece speed build at the start. Gets over the gap.
Looks like pipe to pipe to me.
Back now in everyone's favorite level, especially Health Myself. 7-1. Go Track it through the wall. Come on, Track. Right, so just should we go like, come on, game. Game gotta give it to him too. He had a couple of few good jumps there too.
That's
just
10,
not letting him through.
11, 12. He's still going.
Come on, 7-1.
It looked like 14 clip attempts for Track. An unfortunate amount, but he did make it through.
All right, so Chuck will be able to widen his lead right there. I believe Chuck had 3 tries on the clip.
And Track's still going to need to clip 7-6 at this point as well. So hopefully 7-6 will go a little bit better. Ooh, we've got a very difficult situation. Track going for a death.
Yeah, Track's going to take a death here.
Yeah,
I think
go
for it here.
After that damage, there really is not an easy way to get P-Speed back. So I do understand the death there. Hopefully he gets that despawn at the end.
He risked it and he got out of there. Yeah, Track taking a very risky P-Speed strat at the very end. Usually when you do 7-2 with Small Mario, there is a pipe rub you can do to guarantee the despawn over that last Piranha Plant before the exit pipe. And Track just schmooved right through it. Okay, 7-8
coming into 7-8. Is he going to grab the hammer suit? I did not catch his last race.
Oh,
No
Chuck is
hammer
a
suit.
Chuck is a fire player.
Oh, and a very nice 7-8 from Chuck. That was clean.
Fanfare flower on trackside. Let's go. Okay, Chuck now going into 7F2. Does the jump buffer at the start, able to clear the boo. Come on, Star. Probably the scariest star grab you could ever imagine. Very nice. Chuck just gonna damage boost right here. Gonna watch out for the boom boom shuffle low here.
Yep, good job remembering to damage boost. I have forgotten to take damage on that boom boom fight a number of times in this similar situation.
$40.26 press. So that's gonna be. Ooh,
Track
look at
doing
that
a lot
track
better.
with
A lot
with some
better.
redemption. Track with some redemption in 7-6. Very nice. Chuck at a very good pace right now. Looking like he's on a high 51 pace going into the World Day. We're gonna see what the let's see what the split time is.
Track opening his inventory, I think contemplating what kind of routing he wants to do in the end of World 7. There's a lot of options for skipping something or going for something. So we'll have to see what he opts for.
Okay, so gets to the beginning of 7-8 rather nicely. And gotta go down and grab a hammer suit, because yeah, he did have to use 2 stars in 7-2. So going into 7-8 with no star is right. Yeah, you either go to 7-7, but you know Track is a hammer player, definitely wants that hammer suit. And Track going for 7-9 here. Gets the clip. Gets the first clip.
Hey,
first,
good
right?
clip, good clip.
I'm shocked the second clip is not letting in Track. This is unbelievable.
Oh, he's gonna want get it in.
Come on.
One more time.
There we
Hey,
go.
he's through. Is he gonna keep going? He's bailing out. I think wise, considering how the clips have treated him so far.
Oh, he gets big clip. Let's go.
Oh,
Look at that. Gets the clips with it. Doesn't even need to grab the ice blocks. Just clips right through him.
He's a madman. He's an absolute madman.
Let's go, Track. Track with some nice redemption right there. Yeah, and Track gonna play 7-2, take his Cloud into World 8. Okay, Chuck now. Out of the Ludwig fight. About 42-44. Oh, so Chuck's still on 52 OX pace right now with fire going into World 8 and no hands, of course. And 7F2 for Track right now. Gonna go for ooh.
Ooh, no,
That was a
the
nice
Cody
snipe
just went
attempt.
through. It was a great shot, but a really clean 7-4-2 with hammer there, aside from that snipe not connecting.
Okay, so about 43 flat A press for Track going into the airship. So Track will take his Cloud into World 8. And so now we've got, and sit back and enjoy, folks. We've got plenty of auto scrollers for you coming up. So now we got Track in the World 7 airship, and we've got Chuck in the Army, or also known as Tank 1 in World 8. So
we should see both players in auto scrollers of one type or another at the same time for a good percentage of the remainder of the run here.
Yeah, for quite a while, especially now. So yeah, a quick recap on the So a quick recap for everybody. Yeah, our timers are off because Track has a hotkey mishap at the start, so we started the race at -10, so we just add 10 seconds to his timer. But Both having pretty decent early games. Unfortunately, Track got a runaway bro in World 3. Had to skip both. Well, skipped the hammer, fought the star. Had to play an extra level in World 4 in the fort, and just got absolutely hammered in RNG there. But was able to get some redemption in World 5, going for the 5-1 P-Wing and skipping all 3 bros there. Meanwhile, Chuck is just schmooving through this run right now. Chuck having a very good outing here. Chuck also did gamble a World 5 P-Wing, was able to avoid the star, was able to grab the P-Wing after 5F1, but over by 5-3, take a nice little risk there. And has set himself up to have a fairly easy endgame. No Wranglers on Chuck's side, but that's okay.
And Track coming into the Ludwig fight, hopefully getting through here with a clean stomp kill. Looking good so far.
Here was Track going to be here, so about 45-16. Yeah, so Track will be able to save some time, being able to cloud the fort, provided that nothing happens. I pray I don't curse. I'm sorry, Track, if I do. Chuck giving us some really nice swag right now.
All right, and we have some pretty divergent routing here. So,
oh no, I'm sorry. Oh, on that one.
A bullet straight to the face is not what you want to see there. Track is gonna have to find a fire flower. Probably will go for Navy grab now, but the hammer advantage in the Bowser fight is now gone.
All right, Chuck approaching every runner's favorite part.
Grease him up.
Here we go. Let's see how the hands treat Chuck right here. Of course. Hand 1, once again. Making nice quick work of it. Okay, Track gonna grab the... Oh, he's gonna opt to not grab the leaf. Okay.
You know, some runners are more comfortable with the leafless Navy grab. That may be the case for Track.
And of course, hand 2 on Chuck's side right there. So far, 2 hands. Come on, game. At least give him a little bit of a break. Figures.
Rip. I mean, Chuck having, knowing exactly what to do in each of the hands, obviously getting through them cleanly, but, you don't really want to play him at all.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, that 1 and 8 going to the... That 1 and 8 going in favor of the game side right there. Chuck getting all 3 hands. Alright, let's see. Track gonna go for the fire grab here. Gets it. Very nice. Yeah, so Track seems to favor the leafless fire regrab in the Navy.
Yeah, very clean. Really no issue with it at all there. And a potential, relatively good odds of making up some time with Chuck having gotten 3 hands. But of course, it's no guarantee. It's no guarantee that the hands are going to cooperate with you.
Right, also, Track's got the cloud in his back pocket as well. Oh, nice, Takali. Very good. That's a good one to have for points. All right, into the Dark World now for Chuck. Gonna skip equipping the star. Gets the snipe, gets the P-speed. Oh!
Ooh, a little bit of a slowdown there in 8-1. He had the P speed, but then he lost it.
Yeah, I got that slight clip into the block, and I know we're 50-50 on this. Some don't like to jump into that block, but Chuck was able to react quickly and just get right out of there.
Track pulled in by hand one here. Taking his time with the Hammer Brothers.
Absolutely beautiful A2 from Chuck. Why do you guys do this jump? Don't! Oh my goodness.
It makes me nervous every time, but I mean, what can I say? It looked good.
It did look good. And looks like Track got hands 1 and 3 here.
Chuck with an incredibly robust inventory. 3 stars, 3 leafs, and a whistle in his inventory.
I'm shocked Chuck didn't have to use the whistle. Okay, Chuck now about to set up the 1 cycle to try to get into the boom boom fight right now. Gets across the second conveyor, gets in there, no problem. Alright, so Track got the handler 2 going into the Air Force now.
Yeah, able to make up a little bit of time by skipping the middle hand. It is the shortest hand, so did not save a tremendous amount of time, and Chuck headed directly to the last map screen of the game.
Alright, into Super Tank now for Chuck. Track over here in the... Oh, he lost fire somewhere. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Double damage makes the upcoming sections of the game somewhat risky.
Alright, Boom Boom, be nice. Okay.
I think we're going to see Track. Track is going to almost certainly equip a leaf before 8-1. I have confidence that he knows what to do in this situation, but it is not fun stuff.
Let's see if Track goes for the fire grab in 8-1. It's super sweaty, but if it works... Alright, he's making up his mind here.
I think he will, because he's going to want to cloud... Oh, interesting. I thought he might, because he might want to cloud the fort, but we'll see what he decides to go with.
Looking like he's gonna... Oh! Alright, looking like he'll have to cloud A2 in order to regain the fire flower in the fort.
Yeah, cloud 8-2, equip a leaf, and then fire flower is right there.
Chuck now at the end of Super Tank. About to enter Bowser's Castle right now, and that's what Track's gonna do. Alright, here we go. Bowser's Castle right now for Chuck. And a shocking move doesn't go for elevators clip. Takes it up the stairs with no problem. First try clip, let's go. Into the donut stages right now, about to build P-Speed into the statue room. Very nice, very nice. Alright, 35 fireballs to victory. Let's see if Bowser's going to behave for him here. Like he was threatening the scam pattern right there. Bowser down. Get your GG's out for WhenChukAttacks, folks. He's going to take this matchup.
And we've got Track coming into the final map screen of the game. Couple levels left to go. Hoping for a strong finish. But Chuck with a 53-11 final time. Very nice. And that's with all 3 hands. So, you know, really a very solid race time.
Yeah, Chuck had a very, very nice run this race.
Ooh, and Track taking damage again. He has really just gotten the short end of the stick on taking damage this race.
Oh, man. Yeah, we're going to see some nice cuddles and bubbles on Track's side.
Yeah, we'll see what his approach to Bowser's Castle is. I mean, he knows that the race has finished. Ooh, that was really just doing a little dance there.
Oh my goodness! When a flying boom boom gets away, forget about it. I know firsthand. Believe me when I tell you. Happened to me in the Air Force the other day. They let him get away, and I ended up dying. And boom boom. Nice clip from track right there. Let's go.
Elevator clip, looking good. Second try clip, he's coming in hot to the, with the clip, let us
Gets
go.
The random clip.
Track taking a little break there. Here he goes.
We're gonna see if we can get Chuck in here momentarily.
Track cuddling right up to Bowser. Couple more jumps and he will be done.
There we go.
Yeah, get your GGs out. Get your GGs out for Track, because that was, you know, he overcame a lot, but finished as well as he could there with some excellent clips in Bowser's Castle.
Yeah, I got the invite sent out to Chuck. See if we can get him in here.
Excellent, excellent.
Okay, Mark Track is done. Get your GG's up for Track, everybody. Chuck wins this race. There, we got Chuck in here. Welcome in, Chuck. GG.
GG's, Chuck.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, very, very solid run out there, man. Like a low 53 with 3 hands. That's a great race time.
Yeah, can't be too mad at that. Overall, I don't know. It's just racing. It just does weird things to you. I had a lot of just strange mistakes, especially in the first half. Felt World 5, I think. World 4 was pretty good for the most part. I completely missed P-Speed in 4-1, but everything else was really, really solid. And then World 5 as a whole was really, really solid. World 6, I believe that was no real mistakes in that either. So yeah, second half of the run was really good.
Yeah, starting early on, you know, Track had some bad luck, and you were able to just kind of extend your lead as the race went on. So, are you basically sticking to your route? I noticed you clouded 7-9. Is that something you're going to be doing in your races? We've seen a lot of people changing their route up for the race, but it seems like you're sticking to a more traditional warpless route and taking some of those chances.
Yeah. As far as 7-9 and 7F2 go, in the past, I've based it off of just how I'm feeling at the time. Like there have been times where I'm not feeling all that confident, and I will play 7-9 and cloud the fort. These past 2 races, I've gone into that section feeling like I'm doing well, and I felt confident to just go for it, so I did. I'm not unwilling to change the route on the fly if I have to, or if I think it's the better option, but for the most part, I'm gonna try to keep it as consistent as possible. Just the less I'm having to think about while I'm playing, the better I'll do. I feel like it all just kind of just flows, you know. If I'm not thinking too hard, I'm usually playing better.
Well, absolutely, and with that win, you remain in the undefeated portion of the leaderboard here. How do you feel about How do you feel about the tourney at this point and going forward at this point?
I feel really good. I mean, there's still some absolute power hitters out there that I'm not exactly feeling confident about going against, but I definitely want to try. I mean, and that's why we race. I mean, anything can happen. But yeah, I'm going to take it as far as I can and just try to enjoy it.
Well, you're doing great so far. I mean, extremely consistent with your times and looking, from my perspective, very smooth during that race. I think if you continue to race like that, you're going to have great chances going forward.
Thank you. I hope so.
Do we know where we're going to get Track in?
Oh, Track has
room here.
Track has opted to not come in for an interview.
Oh, fair enough. Well, GG's Track.
GG's.
Yeah. So, one quick question, Chuck. It's like, so do you ever think about in World 2 ever taking the music box, or do you just want to bypass it and go for gamble in either World 4 or World 5?
I usually try to avoid it no matter what. I haven't really looked into, like, what's the strategy for grabbing it early. Honestly,
Okay, I gotcha. Okay, I gotcha.
I mean, that's just my lack of route knowledge. Honestly, I haven't learned like a whole lot of different routes. I've been kind of off the grid for 5 or 6 years.
You know, I did have.
It doesn't show, man. I mean, you still got it. You still got it, Chuck.
No, you're looking great, but I did want to ask, after taking an extended leave of absence from Mario 3, what inspired you to come back to this tournament after some years?
I don't remember why, but I looked up speedrun.com just to check out the leaderboard, see if any changes have happened, and then I saw, it just so happens that a tournament was starting up in like a couple of weeks. I thought, I haven't done a tournament in a long time. Might be fun. So, I joined it. And that was that.
So you're telling me we're looking at just weeks of D-Rust coming into this tournament. That's very impressive.
I will say, it was after the Summoning Salt 100% video came out. I did grind some levels, planning on doing some hundo runs, and I never did, but I did D-Rust there and just kind of sharpen back up again, but I never did any runs at all. But since then, I don't know when that was, probably over a year ago. I think for sure it was. But yeah, other than that, I hadn't D-Rusted since a few weeks ago.
Yeah, that is certainly impressive. It is certainly great to watch. And like I said, Chuck, you still got it, man.
Yeah, man.
You still got it.
I appreciate it.
All right. All right. Anything else, Spicy, Chuck, want to add before we wrap up this broadcast here?
I mean, just to thank you, Budsy, for the excellent co-commentary, and thanks, chat, for tuning in, and SpeedGaming for hosting the race. It's great to see the simultaneous race on the recast. But everybody, Nerfman for organizing the event, and everybody who's put in any effort into making this happen. It's been great so far. We've got more races today, if I am not mistaken, myself included, racing later.
That's right. Yeah, this is the first of 4 matches today, folks. So we have coming up next on this channel at 2 p.m. Eastern, we've got Mondi taking on Macobra 52. I will actually be back on the mic for that one. And then at, I believe, 6 p.m. Eastern is Spicy. That's your match, right, Spicy? Against JT?
Yeah, that is me against JT Knott. I was out of town for a few days. I haven't gotten to play, but we'll see. JT's a tremendous racer, and I'm hoping just to put up a good effort.
Yeah, that's going to be a fun one to watch for sure. And then at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight, we've got Narfman, our attorney organizer, is going to be taking on Neomek, and Neomek's first appearance in this tournament. So don't forget to. So don't forget.
Yeah,
And,
Namek with the first round bye due to having, well, we've got 29 participants, so someone sits out every round. So let's hope he's been practicing.
All right. So I think having said that, all right, folks, once again, thank you all. Thank you, chatters. Thank you, viewers, for joining us for these races, and especially and like I said, 2 p.m. Eastern on this channel. Don't forget Moni versus Bacobra. And of course, 6 p.m. Spicy versus JT Knott, 9 p.m. Narfman versus Neomek, and then I'd like to add the final round 2 matchup will be Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern, where we get Zone V taking on Hardcore. So round two will wrap up on Sunday, and then we'll get right into round 3 as soon as that match ends. So plenty more action to go, folks.